The St. Augustine Lighthouse stands tall, a sentinel on Florida's coast. It has watched over the nation's oldest port for generations. Its beam cuts through the darkest nights, a guide for sailors, a symbol of hope. But this tower holds more than just light. It holds secrets, dark secrets. It has seen joy. It has seen sorrow, and it remembers everything. The wind whispers tales around its sturdy base, tales of lives lived and tragically lost within its looming presence. History is etched into its very stones, a chilling reminder of the past. The current lighthouse was not the first. An older tower once stood nearby, but time and tide demanded a new guardian. Construction began in 1871. It was a difficult, arduous task. Men toiled under the Florida sun. They laid stone upon stone. They built a new beacon, stronger, taller. Hezekiah Pittee was the superintendent of this grand construction. He brought his family to live at the site. They would witness the new light come to life. Little did they know the shadows that would also make their home there, long after the lamps were lit and the work was done. Old places often absorb the emotions of those who inhabit them. The land itself holds memories. The very air can feel heavy with unspoken stories. The site of the St. Augustine Lighthouse was already steeped in history. Centuries of human activity had unfolded on these shores. The new lighthouse was built upon ground that had seen much. It was destined to gather its own share of sorrow. The echoes of the past were waiting to mingle with new tragedies, waiting to be heard in the quiet hours of the night. The stones themselves seemed to cry out with these ancient, sorrowful vibrations. The promise of a new light was bright. It was a beacon of progress, of safety. Yet even as the tower rose, a darkness was gathering. A tragedy was brewing, one that would forever stain the lighthouse's history. It would ensure that the structure was known, not just for its guiding light, but also for the restless spirits said to wander its lonely heights. The salt-laced air carried not just the scent of the ocean, it carried a premonition, a silent warning of the heartbreak that was to come, forever intertwining light with lingering despair. This looming dread would soon manifest in a most terrible way. Hezekiah Pittee oversaw the lighthouse construction. His family was with him. His daughters Mary and Eliza were young, full of life. They explored the bustling worksite. Their laughter often echoed among the sounds of hammers and saws. The world was an adventure to them. The new tower rising into the sky was a source of wonder. They were innocent children, unaware of the dangers that lurked nearby. Their days were filled with the simple joys of youth. Games played in the shadow of the growing beacon, a temporary home that would become their eternal one. The children found a particular delight in the supply cart. It ran on a small railway track. Workers used it to move heavy materials. For Mary and Eliza, it was a makeshift amusement ride, a source of thrilling fun. They would coax rides from the workers. The cart rumbled along the tracks, their joyful shouts filled the air. It was a dangerous playground, but the allure of the game was strong, too strong perhaps. This simple cart, a tool of construction, would soon become an instrument of unimaginable tragedy, a vessel carrying them towards an unforeseen and terrible fate. One fateful day, disaster struck. The exact details are clouded by time, but the outcome was horrific. The Pittee sisters, Mary and Eliza, were playing on or near the supply cart. Some say a supporting beam broke. The cart, laden or empty, careened off its tracks. It plunged into the waters of Matanzas Bay. There was no time to react, no chance for rescue. The playful shrieks turned to desperate cries. Then, silence. The waters that lapped at the construction site claimed the young girls. Mary was around 15, Eliza perhaps 13. Their bright futures extinguished in a moment of terror. The loss was devastating. Hezekiah Pittee, the man building a beacon of safety, lost his own children. Their laughter was silenced forever, or so it seemed. The grief of the Pittee family was immense. A dark shadow fell over the nearly completed lighthouse. It is said that the spirits of young Mary and Eliza never truly left. They remained tethered to the place of their last joyful moments and their tragic end, their innocent souls caught between worlds, forever playing near the tall, silent tower that became their unintended monument, their spectral presence becoming the first and most enduring of the lighthouse's ghostly legends. Since that terrible accident, whispers have persisted, whispers of the Pittee sisters. Visitors and staff climb the winding stairs. They often hear things they cannot explain, the distinct sound of children's laughter, echoing from empty landings, or the soft patter of small footsteps, racing up ahead or just behind. But when they look, no one is there, only the cold stone walls and the sighing of the wind. These sounds are gentle, playful even, a ghostly reminder of the joy that once filled this place, before tragedy struck its cruel blow. Sometimes the experiences are more visual. Fleeting glimpses of young girls, dressed in clothing from a bygone era. They appear for a moment, then vanish like mist. A playful peek from behind a doorway, a shadowy figure at the top of the stairs. Doors are said to open and close on their own, as if pushed by unseen small hands. Objects are sometimes moved. Music boxes have reportedly played by themselves, their delicate tunes drifting through the silent tower. These are the gentle hauntings, the playful spirits of Mary and Eliza, forever at home in their lighthouse. But the Pittee sisters are not the only spirits believed to linger. Another tragedy haunts the lighthouse grounds. This one involves a former keeper, Joseph Andrew. He met his end in 1859 while tending to the old lighthouse tower. He was painting the exterior, high above the ground. Suddenly the scaffolding gave way. He plunged to his death. A dedicated keeper, lost in the line of duty. His commitment to the light, it seems, extended beyond his mortal life. His spirit, too, is said to remain, a watchful, perhaps mournful, presence. Those who encounter Andrea's spirit report different phenomena, a tall, shadowy figure, seen on the lighthouse grounds, or in the keeper's house. The distinct smell of cigar smoke sometimes wafts through the air, even though smoking is prohibited. Andrea was known to enjoy cigars. Some feel a cold spot, or a sudden sense of sadness. His presence is often described as more somber, less playful than the Pittee girls. He is the lonely sentinel, still watching over his beloved light, a guardian in life and perhaps in death as well. His story adds another layer to the lighthouse's chilling reputation. These tales of ghostly children and spectral keepers are not easily dismissed. They have been told for generations. They have woven themselves into the fabric of St. Augustine's rich history. The lighthouse, with its stark black and white stripes, stands as a beacon. Not just for ships at sea, but for those drawn to the mysterious, the unexplained. Its reputation as one of America's most haunted locations is firmly established. People come from all over, seeking a brush with the paranormal, hoping to hear the laughter of the Pittee sisters, or catch a glimpse of Keeper Andrea. The St. Augustine Lighthouse and Maritime Museum acknowledges these stories. They understand the public's fascination. They offer Dark of the Moon ghost tours. These tours allow brave visitors to explore the lighthouse after hours, when darkness envelops the tower, and the ordinary sounds of the day fade away. Guides share the chilling tales, the history, the reported paranormal activity. Guests climb the 219 steps in the dim light, their senses heightened. Every creak, every shadow, every whisper of the wind takes on new meaning. It is an experience designed to thrill, and perhaps to terrify. Many who take these tours report their own strange experiences, the feeling of being watched, cold spots in unexpected places, unexplained noises. Some even claim to capture anomalies in photographs, or EVPs, electronic voice phenomena. Whispers caught on digital recorders. The thrill of the unknown is a powerful draw. For ghost enthusiasts, the lighthouse is a prime destination, a place where the veil between worlds feels thin, where the stories of the past seem to come alive, or perhaps where the past has never truly died. These tours are consistently popular, a testament to our enduring fascination with the spectral. So, the St. Augustine Lighthouse continues its dual role. By day, it is a working lighthouse, a museum preserving maritime history, a beautiful landmark. But by night, it transforms. It becomes a stage for ghostly legends, a place where the tragic stories of the Pittee sisters and Joseph Andrew are retold. Their spirits, whether real or imagined, keep a silent vigil. Their presence has made the lighthouse more than just a historic structure. It is a monument to their lives, and a chilling reminder that some lights never truly go out. They just shift from the visible to the spectral, forever haunting the Florida coast.